I got a package today. Oh yes, I've been waiting on this. Get over here. Get. Punks. So this came in the mail, and I am excited because I'm upgrading my thermostat.
Whether you're protecting yourself on public Wi-Fi, bypassing regional filters, or just simply wanting to download something without the worries of a government or a corporation not liking you for it, a VPN service is a must-have solution. And depending on where you're located, it could be hard to find a VPN fast enough for daily use. That's why the 30-day 100% money-back guarantee of NordVPN is so valuable. Because even though I can tell you I get great speeds and reliability, as they say, the proof is in the pudding. By visiting nordvpn.com/byte or clicking the link in the video description below, you can test these speeds out for yourself with a heavy discount. And with 30 days to prove its worth, it's a safe way to ensure you're getting what you paid for. So a couple days ago, Google had a sale on the Nest Thermostat. It was during the whole Amazon Prime Day, it's kind of all the rage. So I got upgrades. I've actually been thinking about a Nest Thermostat for a long time, but they've always been kind of expensive, and it's like, do I really need one? The answer is probably no, but it's shiny and blinks and connects to Wi-Fi and it's really cool. So I kind of sort of do want one. So I want to accomplish two things today. One, I want to install it, and I have no idea how to do that, but I imagine there's instructions. I'm actually going to read them because I don't want to destroy my home heating and air conditioning. And two, I want to run a Plex client on it. I'm kidding. I'm not going to run a Plex client on it, but let's unbox this thing. During the sale, I was able to get this for $189. I actually ended up buying it directly from Google because Amazon was out of stock. But Google had a sale to where they're like, oh, look, you know, buy a Nest Thermostat and you get a free mini spy home Google thingy. They're like, please put this in your house. Please. But anyway, we have the Nest. I cannot wait to hook this up. Let's see if I can open this real quick. Ta-da! Pretty sure I got the black one. It's actually a lot smaller for some reason than I thought it would be. Maybe it's, yeah, I think it's a black one. So it comes with the Nest Thermostat itself, and then in here looks like stuff, and this is what goes onto the wall. It looks like wires and stuff. Then we have screwdriver. Well, that's neat. I get a screwdriver too. Oh, it's got both sides too. That's cool. Before I actually install this, I should probably turn off that. Then, the next thing I have to do is take this off the wall somehow, like that. That actually, it's a lot easier than I thought it would be. So, cool. Now it looks like underneath that, there's some probably somewhat important labeling here. I would imagine that these have to go back. I would imagine. The same way they're supposed to go. And then looking at this, looks like there's some similar little labels here. So just put the C and the C and the G and the G and the Y. I mean, this is pretty straightforward. Yeah, who needs instructions? You can just look at things and say, that should be the way it is. So it seems pretty straightforward. R for red, W on this side for white, Y for yellow, G for green, and C for color blue. Pretty simple if I say so myself. Just take all these off. Perfect. This seems to be impeding its ability to go on right. There we go. There we go.
go. Now we're cooking. Look at that. Oh yeah. Now we're on fire. It's got a built-in leveler too. I like that. This is like perfect for me. Well, it's not going in. Maybe I have to screw harder. Feels like it's going into wood. So, time to improvise. Ooh, too much. Way too much. Mine, I just broke it. Yep. Way too much. Oops. Next hole. Straight. Yep. There we go. It's on there enough. It's good. It's good. Okay, so I do recognize C for color blue. So that's one that I can do. Stick that right in there, just like that. Perfect. Okay, and R was actually jumpered on the other one to RC, so that means it's the same thing as RC here. So I'm just going to, you know, just gonna push that in there. Should be it. And then Y, I'm just gonna imagine that you only need one Y. I don't know why I would imagine that, but why not? See, right there, G, just gonna go right in there, so that should be good. And then white has a W1, so I'm gonna go with white. There we go, W1. Okay, that should be good, so now I'm just going to install this. Just like that. What? Is that not? Is that a peel? That's not a peel. It's supposed to be a peel? I don't know. And time to turn this on. While this boots up, I downloaded the Nest app and I added my home on here. So this goes together and oh. I don't know how to. Oh, there we go. English. Internet connection. Of course, it has an update. Everything has to update. Okay, so pretty sure I had a green, a yellow, a white, a color blue, and an R. No power wires detected. RH or RC wires required. Huh. Okay. Okay. So apparently I've forgotten how to shove things in holes. So I'll use a tool this time and I'll really jab these things in there. Make sure they're all nice and good. There we go. Ah, now I got all of them. Now I'm good to go. Look at that. Heating, cooling, fan. Yes. Source for heating, electric. Forced air. Temperature. Should Nest begin by heating and cooling your home? Let's go cooling. Okay, I do hear it. It's working. Your adjustment helped Nest learn your preferred temperatures and schedule. Setup is done. Take a few moments to show the correct temperature. Okay, finish. It says 75. Okay, that's what it says right there. So let's see if I can change this. How do I? Let's set, ooh, oh wow. I'm gonna set this to, that's way too cold. Set it to 71. There we go. Ah, that was a little delayed, but it worked. So I got this installed, and I've been playing with the app for a few minutes, and I gotta say that's kind of interesting, and I'm excited to actually see the energy report on this, because it says it's gotta run for a little bit, and you know, give me like an energy report and stuff like that. But it is nice being able to control everything from the app. Obviously it looks a lot cooler up there, a little bit more high-tech and up-to-date, so I definitely like that aspect of it. But one thing that I am looking forward to, and something I've already done, was going into the app and actually setting up a schedule. Basically set it to where Monday through Friday, when I leave for work, it goes up to about 77 degrees. I could probably set it to a higher temperature, but for now I'm going to start with 77 degrees and then drop it back down to 71 a couple hours before I'm supposed to get home. Now there's a couple things for me to consider here. One, the Nest Thermostat should learn as it goes, meaning it's going to learn how long it actually takes to drop from one temperature to another, especially in relation to the temperature outside. At least that's my hope. I think it should do that. So after the thermostat's done its thing for a while, hopefully it should learn my system in my house a little bit better, and then I can set it to be ready at 5 o'clock, and it will automatically, you know, adjust itself to how long it takes to get to that temperature, so I don't have to try to guess how long it'll take. Now, like I said before, I've been considering a Nest in the past. It costs money. I'm like, I don't really need it. But recently I had some air conditioning issues. I was without air conditioning for a heat wave of a weekend over like the holiday of 4th of July, and after I got it fixed, I had issues. He came back, he fixed it again. Now it feels like my air conditioning runs all the time. Even on days where it's only 77 degrees out, it's on all day long just to keep it at 71 degrees. And I kind of think that my next bill is going to be pretty high. So I was like, hey, what a better time to upgrade to a Nest Thermostat so I can get a little bit better accurate reading on what's going on in my house. And then hopefully, if I do find out that there is more troubles, I can probably spend more money and call just another AC guy and say, hey, I don't know what this guy did. He got it working and it's cooler, but the AC's on all the time. But either way, I am looking forward to the whole learning thing where it can possibly save me some money in the long run. But there are actually some interesting features in this, things that I went over when I was looking through some of the settings. Like for example, there's an eco mode where it'll automatically adjust your temperature to whatever you want whenever you leave, and then when you come back. I kind of like that idea, but on the flip side, I don't, because I don't want to be driving home and then be, 5 minutes away from house and it says, okay, now we'll drop the temperature. And then I come into a hot house, and if it takes an hour or 2 hours to drop it a few degrees or 5 degrees or whatever, I feel like that'll be uncomfortable for me. I could be completely wrong on how bad that would be, but again, this is one of those things, like I'm going to try it one step at a time, try a schedule, maybe try the eco mode, try to find different ways to, make better use of my air conditioning, not have it just running 71 degrees all day long when I'm not at home. Either way, I did prove one thing today, is that an idiot can install a Nest Thermostat when he has absolutely no idea what he's doing. In fact, I didn't even need to read the instructions. It's not a good thing. You should always read the instructions. So do as I say, not as I do. Well guys, hopefully you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe below, and have yourself a great day. Something I noticed. Look at it. See right now? It's not lit up. But if I try to sneak up on it, watch this. It saw me. It saw me. It knows I'm here. It's got a camera. It's got a camera in it right there. Look at that. You can see it. Nest is spying on us all. The truth is out there.